pilot. Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
It's too quiet. We could be walking into an ambush.
Agreed. However, close quarters recon is the sole domain of the pilot.
That's true. I make less noise than you do.
Agreed. Titans were not built for stealth.
Rightio, hello, and welcome back to another video. This time we're going to do something different. We're going to do a walkthrough of a level on Titanfall 2. So, buckle up, we're going to have some fun. And yeah, so if you are a fan of Titanfall 2, you know exactly why I've picked this level. It's a masterclass in game design. It's probably one of the best first-person shooter levels ever designed. It's got a great story, it's got a great mechanic, we just saw a hint of it then, and just, yeah, it's just generally just something completely different, especially when you play it for the first time. You've been doing sort of, yeah, classic sort of first-person shooter single player, shooting, blowing stuff up, a bit of wall running because it's Titanfall, and also I should probably wind back slightly and just say, like, if you're not familiar with Titanfall 2, it is the people that make Apex. In fact, the weapon, like I'm holding the car currently, that was introduced roughly, what, like a year ago to Apex? But there'd be, by secondaries, the P2016 instead of the P2020. I believe it's referring to like the release date of the game, because this was released in 2016. And yeah, it is a fantastic level. And we're gonna, I think we're about 7 minutes away from the reason, I think. But we keep seeing flashes of it, and it's yeah, it's quite important. There's an audio log coming up just as I walk up to this desk.
But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction.
Just letting it play out.
By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race. Yes, pilot, may I help you?
Okay, there we go. So he's like, oh, can I help you, Titan? Pilot? So sort of hinting that you can interact with stuff. Yeah, so I'd also say that, like, Titanfall 2, it's one of the first games I streamed, in fact. Many moons, well, about 18 months ago. A year ago? 18 months ago, something like that. Yeah, it was a real pleasure to do it. I mean, I'm more than happy. Let me know in the comments below, but let me know if you'd like me to replay Titanfall 2, like the campaign. Especially now, we've got things set up a little bit more.
What is this place?
Sort of running everything on max as well. And again, it's 2016, this game still looks fantastic. The art style, everything about it is really, really good.
The large rings within the main campus are not an IMC
when I'm playing this part, I think I need to jump down here. I don't want to jump down here because I'm recording. I'm going to look like an idiot. But that will go out of the window very short as well.
Within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans.
Yeah, I'll tighten BTs down here as well. There it is. I'm like, I'll double check to my left just in case. You never know.
Interesting. I'm detecting.
Oh, you can see the pilot helmet. Oh. I'll pick it up later on.
However, your helmet data
see it literally last minute.
In the other timeline.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh. Can I do it? Let's do it. Let's have another look. I forgot you had a little jetpack. Also, with this, what's quite funny is I've got my key binding sort of set to how I first sort of have all my key bindings when I was still really trying to get to grips with keyboard and mouse. Nowadays I have like slide crouch on my mouse, but apparently I had grenade and ability on my mouse. That's fun.
None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson.
Yes, so there's some bodies around here just chilling. R97.
Check the main lobby for reception.
Apex fans
I would
will
accompany
know it
you,
as the
but
R99.
unfortunately, my chassis
Either 8
will not fit through the door.
doesn't change. Price there. It's not like an Eva
Lucky
7.
you.
I detect sarcasm.
I think my favourite, and we do pick it up later, is the double take instead of the triple take. They've upgraded it for Apex. That's the name suggests you only fire 2 instead of 3. Doesn't have a choke though, like Apex. It was fun as well. I've played this level a couple of times, so there's a couple of points where I start
Trial run
looking
of the
out.
Ark
So,
will continue as planned,
yeah.
but you have to get security to evacuate all Tier 1 personnel.
Some
General
of them
Harder
do
and
just
his
ramble
team
on, but
members
some are
are
quite fun.
transferring to remote observation.
There's quite a few audio ones. But yeah, where I've played this map a few times, there's little points I'm like, I know that this over here is important, and this is gonna turn into something soon. But just trying to enjoy it as well. And this is the pilot room I'm looking for. Not that beast. The guy stuck in the roof. the other pilot, Anderson. Try and give him a yank. It's pretty toast. He's got a cool helmet. I like how they have like a helmet holder on their
BT,
hip.
I found Anderson. He's in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
I think what's
Very fun.
really impressive about Titanfall 2 is Titanfall 1 did not have a single player. It was all multiplayer. So to bring Titanfall 2, and what I've heard is it had a very good multiplayer. I think it's a
If you hand me Anderson's
I have more
helmet,
hackers
I will
now, but
analyze it.
it had a very good multiplayer.
With the death of
Single player though,
Anderson, command
knocked
of
it out of the
Special
park. 10 out of 10
Operations
for me.
217 now transfers to
I do rate this as
Congratulations on your field promotion,
one of the
Private.
best first-person shooter
Following
stories,
is
like
Anderson's
campaigns
mission briefing from
out there.
Commander Sarah
I'll be up there
Briggs
with
of the
Halo
militia
Reach.
SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks
But yeah,
ago, they intercepted
Titanfall
IMC
2 sort of got
bombs.
a bit
They found
balked
something on Titan. A massive
and a
blast of
bit
energy was discharged at
done
this
over by
location,
EA.
creating time distortions. I want
This
SRS
came out
on
about
the
the same
ground to
time
infiltrate the
as
facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
Battlefield 1, I
This
believe.
wrist-mounted device we recovered
It was
during
stuck
Operation
between two
Grizzly
games. I
should
think it was
protect you.
Battlefield 1,
We know the
maybe
IMC
Call of
have
Duty.
contracted Kuban
Titanfall
ballistic
2 was
mercenaries to
put
attack
like
something
slap
critical.
bang in the middle.
So watch your back.
I think there was like a month between Call of Duty
You know how
and
much I love
Battlefield,
writing
so
down
it
reports,
didn't.
So don't go it alone.
You know, games are
SRS
expensive.
is a team.
You're not going to be able to buy every. Well, you know, a lot of people,
Pilot,
myself
the
included,
DNA
I'm not going to buy every
collection
AAA game going.
complete. We are
So it was a shame because it got
doing
really
battle
positive
for
reviews
Special
straight out the
Operations
gate,
217.
and the people that did play it
Recommend we
really
locate
enjoyed
Anderson's
it.
wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
EA had 2 fantastic games on their books.
I didn't
That
see
year,
any device on
2016 was
Anderson.
good for them.
It must be on the
Battlefield
other
1
half of
and
his corpse.
Titanfall, but
I detect
yeah,
a breach in the security services building. I will provide
they
access.
put all their eggs on Battlefield 1.
I will
but
remain
I
here
think
to
they could
support
have-
the ring
they
structure
could have helped
while you
Titanfall 2 out a lot
investigate
more
the
than they
facility and the missing device.
This is cool. I wonder if this. I guess it was, but that movement there. I wonder if that was
Nice.
mocap.
Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
Because it's. I assume it looks pretty spot on, or what I would expect. That movement, that javelin movement to go. So yeah, here's one of these things where I'm like, I'm pretty sure something happens here. using a RE45. There we go. I literally bite off a little bit more than I could chew. I forgot how many security robots were here. It's like a horror movie. They're just crawling out of everywhere.
Intruder may have advanced cloaking package.
Copy that. Laser meshes are online. Sending a team to investigate.
That was a bit wacky at this point. There you go. I'm like, oh damn, I could have picked up their weapon. Cheeky Mastiff and a flatline. Again, out of Apex. So I believe one of the characters from Apex, Ash, has links to Titanfall 2. But off the top of my head, I can't remember where or when. And this is like the best loading screen ever. It's the other half of Anderson. Then we walk up to him. So here we go. Here is the reason
Sorry.
this level is a masterpiece. Excellent. So what this device does is it allows us to travel through time. So we stay in the same relative location, but we move from the past to the present. So this is all the past, and we have those flashbacks, and I think BT mentioned there's fractures in time as well. I thought some of the animals come out, but they don't. They're all cooked. They're all barbecued, fortunately. So yeah, this time wristwatch, whatever. I think it's got an official name, but I can't remember what it's called. It's pretty cool how they made it work, and I was reading a Vice News article that was published around the time, and basically how this works as a gameplay mechanic is there are two levels, one in the past, one in the present, and they're stacked on each other, one on top of the other. Can't remember which way they had it, but effectively, let's say the present one's on the bottom, the past's on the top. When I press the time travel glove, the power glove, let's call it, all it does, it just moves your character vertical, but it keeps you in the same position, so you keep the same momentum, everything like that. That's all it's doing. It's just pinging you up, pinging you down, pinging you up, pinging you down. So it's actually really simple, but the fellow who came up with it wanted to put it in Titanfall 1, and it actually moved over from Activision, Call of Duty. His name's Jake. Let me see if I can find his name.
Control, we've initiated contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Have a look. I had his name. When I was looking up sort of facts about this level. So Jake Keating. So he left Activision. He was part of Call of Duty level design, I guess. Yeah, moved to Respawn Entertainment, and they wanted, like I said, they wanted to put him in Titanfall 1, but one, Titanfall 1 didn't have a campaign, and 2, they hadn't quite figured out everything, because if the 2 levels are misaligned, you go flying and you end up in a different room. And how this level designer, Jake Keating, sort of put a test prototype proof of concept was he'd taken a Titanfall 1 map and effectively applied the 2 levels and then made a mechanic to move between the 2 levels. Yeah, and in the interview with Vice, he does go to say, like, this level was in flux. It wasn't guaranteed that it was going to be, with us the whole time. The story did change. I can't remember the points he made, but basically there was a story change to accommodate this as well, to put it back in the level. But yeah, I'm just basically I'm showing the Ghost Runner, but I'm also with this power glove. It allows you to. One of the things it does in this level is you need both time frames to move through the level. So you can't just do it in one, but not the other. It's pretty cool. So we all run across this corridor. Some turrets there. Luckily, they don't turn around.
Control. On our way.
I didn't mean to put so many satchels on. Oh, there's a hemlock. Does exactly the same as Apex. There's nothing sort of different about it, but there are definitely in Titanfall 2. There's all the weapons you see in Apex, but normally like they're sort of like not prototype version, but they're sort of like a step back, so double take instead of triple take, etc. Now there are a few weapons that you find in Titanfall that you will not find in Apex. A handheld grenade launcher. There's a few others as well, mainly I think more to do with Titan killing, but actually the handheld grenade isn't too much. I got a bit above my station here. I got punched in the face by a robot. So yeah, I can't really stress how much Titanfall 2's campaign is worth giving a go. And do you know what? I think I picked up Titanfall 2 for PC maybe 2 years ago. I think it was about 2 years ago. I paid £2, £2.99, so pretty good maybe. Between £2 and £3. I know they've given it away for free as well previously. And this is really cool as well. The level puts you in situations where you're not safe in either dimension, or either time frame, sorry. So I've got to choose, like, do I want to get shot at, or do I want to get... And I think I'm just on standard on difficulty wise. But you cannot really take damage. I guess it makes sense as well. You're Titan, like on other levels, all the might play, your Titan's the one tanking the damage. You're meant to be small, nimble. Your Titan's the beast. And look at a car. Out for a second. Yeah, so there's just mobs walking around, or Pathfinders. feel bad as well because like the AI while shooting you will accidentally kill them off. And there's a few like Easter eggs and levels and stuff. I believe like the whole Pathfinder high five malarkeys from Titanfall 1's multiplayer, maybe Titanfall 2's, like before you jump out the dropship. It's like, please give me a high five. Yeah, this is the power glove in action. You can flank enemies, and it's only on this level that you get to use the power glove. You know, this is the only time you see this mechanic, and I quite enjoy it. That, you know, it's just this one, because maybe it would become a bit stale by the end. I don't know if a whole game with this mechanic.
What is your position?
I don't know, actually, saying that. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you think a whole game with this mechanic would work, or do you think it would become very stale? I'm in two minds. I probably came into this thinking it was stale, but I don't know, just because I've just played this level, I want more. I want more. Oh dear. There is a pilot's helmet up here, I believe, normally. I've already collected it in a previous playthrough. Yeah, a little bit turned around here. I think, oh, power glove maybe? So that's what I do like about this level. It's like, maybe I need to go into the other time frame. Just every time.
Forward with this. The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time. They sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the rest of this play out.
Anderson out.
Let me know if, one, you enjoyed this by hitting the thumbs up. Two, if I should stream it. I have streamed it previously, about 18 months ago. But yeah, let me know if you'd like me to stream the whole campaign. I can probably do it like on a Sunday afternoon. There's not too many levels, so we can bosh it out pretty quick. And yeah, and also just if you've got any memories of this this level, if you played it, or if you haven't played it, are you going to play it as well? So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I catch you on a live stream over on Facebook. You can find me on all the platforms under FunkyXR, so they're all the same as this YouTube page. And yeah, thank you very much. Cheerio.
We may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark for delivery.
Enemy fighter on the move.
Anderson's log 342. The fold weapons power source is called the Ark. Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Ark must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Ark prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
Dr. Ehrenberg, log 11.4. Further research still leaves questions about the fold weapon and its intended purpose. I don't think we're using it right, and that may cause a problem. Marder thinks it's worth it. Well, I'm going on record. This is a bad idea.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, log 1. Looks like they went forward with the Ark test, despite my warnings to postpone, but what Martyr wants, Martyr gets. I don't know how I survived, but I did. For now. I've tried all the exits, but I'm trapped. Damn place is locked down good. All I have is hope. That's what I get for picking a lab underground. What can I say? I like the outer ring. Archaeology. Once the Ark is in place,
successfully delivered to fold weapon rings. Commencing test run.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Ark's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
You want me to do what?
If we can obtain the Ark's energy signature, the militia fleet will be able to track its current location in the present day.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, log 2. I found myself a standard IMC survival kit, which provides me with enough flavorless rations to keep me alive for a few days. I'm hoping that's all I need. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get creative. I hate getting creative.
They were targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony. And they moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah. Oh, right there, pilot. I've located you.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life. There is no value to human life. Now that I have your attention, to be more precise, human life to a certain limit is expendable. We are self-perpetuating yet self-destructive, adaptable yet flawed, and always, always resource-intensive. We are endless consumers of resources. But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given. Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized world every day.
Automated security personnel, please target all non-IMC military subjects.
recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
Hostile pilot spotted!
Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. The mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon test bed explodes.
There goes that Titan! Where'd it come from?
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. To extend the bridge before the full weapon testbed explodes. I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. Mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon testbed explodes. Sonar pulse online. To assist you. Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD.
The hell with the safety protocol. Initiate the test immediately.
Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
Controls transferred to pilot. Uphold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon test bed explodes. Enemy Titan down. Laser core ready. Warning, detecting hull damage. Laser core activated. Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD. Transferring control to pilot.
Everyone evacuate now!
BT.
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet